I'm Roxie Stone. I live in Coon Rapids. The issue I have is that my son has traumatic brain injury from fighting in the war in Afghanistan, and he was medically discharged 3 years ago from the Army with traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder. But the real problem is that his disability rating was not accurate. It was too low. So he's not receiving the services he needs. And now, 3 years after the discharge, new paperwork has been filed. And here's the real crux of the issue. The VA said it's going to be 12 to 18 months for a new determination to be made. And it's simply been 3 years already that he's been struggling. He's trying to go to college. He's trying to, live independently as well as he can. And I'm honoring that. I'm not trying to interfere. But currently he's facing eviction from his apartment, repossession of his car. He just is unable to work because of the traumatic brain injury and PTSD, not receiving enough financial support to meet his needs. I'm a single parent, retired teacher. I've emptied all my financial resources, my 403B account, everything, trying to help him, and now it's at a point where I just need to know, who do I contact, who do I talk to, because even though the VA has been in the news, it's so broken and so much more action is needed, because waiting 12 to 18 months for a determination on somebody who's already been medically discharged and labeled, it's just too long. So I'm a fighter. I just really need to know that at every level that our legislators are continuing to focus on VA reform, because that's my main concern. There's so many military people out there that are taking their own lives, and my son was just hospitalized recently because he was in danger of hurting himself. So it's, it really brought it all home to me. I just need to know who to contact. Well, and it's happening to so many veterans.
Yeah.
That's what the really sad thing is. It's made me so aware of how I know help has been instituted within the VA system, but in reality, it's just, I get text messages from my son, well, I'm going to the VA hospital tonight because otherwise it might be too late. I have to admit myself, it's just a real difficult situation as a parent to be in, but also I don't want to interfere. I want him to do everything he can do on his own, and he also wants that.
Yeah.